911 goes away. Man.
And that's true, because that's the story of Eden. Eve was told she could become like God.
Right.
And that's what they think now. They're God. That's why men go to strip clubs or we go to porno shops, because we lust after them like they're gods.
Like when you saw, even just last week, man, when we were up there in Babylon, that dude, remember that dude walked by with that fly woman?
Yeah.
She was bad.
Yeah.
And what was the first thing came out that nigga's mouth, man? He said, God bless me with this one.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's right. He did.
Remember that dude walked past us. His woman was half naked. You know, her ass was about as big as a Cadillac on the back. She was hottie-eyeing every brother on the line.
Yeah, she was too.
She thirsty-eyed the whole line, and then when the brother when he told him, and then that brother, he squirts out his mouth. He says, "God bless me."
Hey, you know what? He's gonna remember that, and so is that bitch, man.
Yeah, but you know, hey, that's. Hey man,
modern day cool.
Like we were saying, the truth is a painful thing, man.
And that's gonna be scary, because you know, on those days when there ain't no law, them brothers with them fine looking women, you know, they're up for grabs on that day.
Hey, it's like I heard your pop say, like years back on one of his videos. If you an Edomite and you got a fine looking woman, I'm coming your way, man.
You can't have that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed that. You can't have that.
Man.
Y'all brothers still hold some steps, or you wanted to jump into all right, bro.
No, I'm good.
Go ahead. What you want to bring anything out off your play sheet? Coach down?
We can get something on these women if you want. The Harley 91. Yeah, we did.
Let's get something to want to
about. Revelations 13 and 15.
Can we hold that sign too?
We don't touch on it enough. Just thinking of all the subjects we run off, we ain't done it a lot. What was that first one you wanted me to get for you?
13 and 15.
And this is Revelation. We're gonna break down on. This is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Okay? That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So if you don't get down with Esau's society, you don't get down with Esau's system, when he shows his teeth, when he takes that mask off, and it comes down to you feeding your children, okay? It's gonna be death, man. He's not gonna have no mercy on you.
That thing was crazy.
I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro.
Where'd he go? Oh, it's right here.
What was that little devil, man? Kill that little demon spawn. Get out of here, bro. Look like a little roach.
It might be a NASA built one, bro.
Hey, yeah, that looks like it's a spy bug, bro.
Yeah, well, I let go.
That thing is bugged out, man.
I thought he was going right up your neck.
Outside in the air, I was like, what the hell is that? He's like, what the fuck is that? The way it was flying and everything.
That looks like one of those laboratory-built mosquitoes.
It probably is, man. I've seen all kinds of bugs I've never seen in my whole life, like in the past few years.
Yeah. And they've been getting different, weirder.
Yeah, they get weirder and weird, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, though, brother. We didn't mean to.
Oh, it's all good. So, I mean, the image of the beast is it's America. It's America. It's the society and then the customs that America's passed around the world.
Which, if you really use your brain, this place is full of shit. Okay? It's full of shit. Customs that are being practiced here are full of shit. People are full of shit. Their ideologies are full of shit. Okay? You women are full of shit. This whole place is built on wickedness, man. Okay? And you motherfuckers revel in it, to be honest.
So, and also when you don't cling on to this American side, people look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like, man, what's wrong with you? You don't want to have a woman that can have her own rights and go fuck another dude the next week, or you can go down the street and go to a titty bar and look at some bitch's titties.
That's why a lot of these. That's why a lot of these people from other countries, man, they don't want nothing to do with America, because they know what that system brings, man. That system fucks up their society. They like, man, hell no, man. We don't want no bitches with laws. When you give a bitch freedom, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? You get a bugged out broad with a big mouth that may possibly eat herself into a wheelchair. Okay.
Or you get a bunch of children from father, that are bastards.
Right.
They don't know their father because the mother can't remember which one it was.
Right. You got 7 stepchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a bad way for society to run. And then not only that, 9 times out of 10, that bugged out woman is teaching that child everything that they know.
Mhm.
So they grow up bugged out. So America's whole setup is incredibly wicked and wrong.
Raise a bunch of effeminate nigga men as a bunch of effeminate nigga women.
Well, that's why.
That's right.
That's why you got all them. The nigga who was sitting across from us for a while. That's why he's like that, man.
Man, he was breakdancing all the way down the street.
Right.
That's a man on rap right there.
Right.
That's another image of the beast is rap and R&B and the shit that the red man, the devil, the so-called white man has given society.
Right.
And Jake to destroy themselves.
And then, like we was talking about earlier, man, they always are quick to say, well, you do this to yourself. You destroy your own society and blah, blah, blah. Like, who taught them to be niggas, man? Who beat the Israelite out of Jake, man? Because they didn't do it themselves. All right? And it was prophesied to happen, but it happened for that reason, and you created these things. Okay? Like we was talking about earlier, when it's like when you're whooping your brother's ass, like we were saying, and your pops is letting you do it. Okay, all you're doing, it's like a nigga who got no money, man, and he ordering everything on the menu. All right, he know he can't pay. All right,
But he's slow as shit, can't down and dash.
but his game plan, he's too slow to dine and dash. So his game plan is to just blow the bitch up.
And that's what they're really trying to do.
That's what it is.
That's why they were trying to, the Lord put the spirit on them to make the waster, the nuclear bomb.
Right.
But honestly, in their own heart, they think that they could escape judgment.
They do. He's gonna.
That's
he's
why they're trying to
gonna.
go to the moon and shit.
Right.
Trying to flee to Mars and try to live on the moon.
Because they know this place is done, man. And the elites, like we say every time, okay, you basic 6-pack Joes, man. You average Edomites, you are being left out the loop, man. Okay, your own brethren are not telling you the whole story. All right, they done kept a few key parts. What do you like to call it? The fine print. They ripped the fine print off the back of the package.
But honestly, if you have a single brain cell, you're not a goddamn retard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not a goddamn retard, you could
cell
actually understand what's happening. All you have to do is look at the economy. Look at not just CNN. Go do your own research. Okay, use your fingers and type a word into Google search and see how much smarter you get. See how much you can learn.
Right.
But nah, y'all gonna be stupid and y'all gonna die. So we ain't really great.
People prefer to be ignorant.
And honestly, if you don't
it's
know what's
easy.
going on,
Right.
God.
And
You don't
hey,
know
like
what
the
you're
cop
going on.
says, it's better not to learn because these Edomites ain't got no salvation.
Right.
You know?
That's
So
like
you can just wait and catch the destruction. Just wait and catch the
Right.
destruction.
And the worst part is, it's not like they're not telling you, they're just doing one of these, like, I'm not going to tell you, but
I mean, it's there.
Right.
what do you mean? So if you can't get a body cue, which is one of the first languages, then how the fuck you supposed to get what somebody's telling you face to face?
They're gonna leave. They're gonna leave
What
you
they talking about
behind.
there?
Man. I'm not sure.
She's just asking what we're doing.
Con. But we'll get back to
Pass me that sign up.
which one, brother? Oh, con. There you go. She's seeking. She has a question. We'll address her question. But we'll get back to this.
Sure.
Con, yeah.
Mark.
Well, 16. Con. And this is Revelation 13 and 16. And it reads, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads.
So it doesn't matter if you make $1 million.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you drive a Benz.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're poor.
Or if you you gotta ride the bus, or you ride a bike or a scooter.
Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
You ride a
are going to
skateboard,
get this chip put in their right hand or their foreheads.
Or you will not be able to buy or sell. Which we gonna get to that, but that is gonna be your new identity.
And now, quick question: if you're popping a white girl, or so-called white women, how does that affect you buying or selling? Question mark.
It might increase.
Right.
Because then you're going to be able to go somewhere that you wasn't allowed to.
Yeah,
Right.
sugar mom, she gonna take care of you, take you to the rich part of town.
But you,
Question mark.
but that's that. Hey, that we don't mean to jab at you niggas, man. At you niggas that teach that. But you going off, okay? That is not. That don't have nothing to do with the market of beast.
It's not scripture, man. Okay, you don't understand the scripture.
Yeah, if that is what you're teaching and you believe in that, then you're not dealing with the scriptures.
And then to get into the etymology, that word there in the Greek and the Latin is karagma.
Right.
It means
That's
something inserted, a scratch. If you look up the word scratch, it means something that breaks the skin, something that goes underneath the skin.
And that's the same word in Leviticus when he talks about tattoos. That you shall not get marks. It's the same word. That's why tattoos.
And they keep showing you in all their movies, man. Somebody got a chip implanted.
Even in the
fifth wave.
Right. Yeah, the fifth wave was I never was gonna watch
Total
that.
Recall.
Total Recall.
He had to pull that thing right out of his
Right.
nose.
What's another one, man? There's a multitude of movies.
That spirit is just on the earth right now.
But that fifth wave, man, if you took the chip out,
Then you were
then
an alien.
then you became an alien. So basically, everybody who was not chipped was being considered an enemy.
And you know what the word alien means? It's just you're from somewhere else.
Right. Because that's what, I don't know, it's spoiler, man, and, although I tell you that we won't spoil it, but, they basically they were showing images, it would be like an alien that's taking over the brain. So what they was raising these kids up, or at least teaching these children, that, they were using them as the soldiers and putting chips in them. So long as you have this chip, you can...
Image will go away.
Right. You can see, basically, once you get the chip, man, you can see, like, what they give them.
They gave them like some kind of special mask
Right.
where if you had the chip, that would sort of scramble that little hologram that was in the mask so it looks normal.
Right.
But if you didn't have the chip, then that mask basically shows you as having a little fucking alien that just drops on your head.
So it would look like you were, basically a threat, because they were having a problem telling apart who was a threat and who wasn't.
And that's edifying, because right now this woman asked what we're talking about or what church we're from. And I told her that there ain't no religion in the Bible, that it's only nationality. And I showed her the 12 tribe sign. And I asked her what her father was from. And she was so ashamed she didn't want to even name her father's lineage. You know why? Because that's how it is. As children, they taught us to be ashamed of who we really are and to see everybody equal. Just like that movie. They put the chip, you see everybody normal.
Right.
But then once you take the chip out, or just like Matrix, you pop the pill, you're able to identify the enemy.
Right.
And that's what we're doing. We're bringing out the pill, which is the scriptures, the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And once you take this pill, there's no going back.
Right.
You see the enemy who they are.
And don't get me wrong, man. There is those dudes, them reprobates who do take certain pieces and acknowledge this and that, but they want to be that they want to be the Stevie dude. They want, in all reality, they want to slip back into the system.
Oh yeah.
They want to take the red pill.
Right.
Yeah, where he goes back with the steak.
Right. And he's
And
like,
he's like,
no, I know I can't taste this, and nothing about this is
But I don't want to remember nothing.
But I'm here.
I want to be rich.
Yeah. Maybe some business owner or whatever.
And that's even sadder. That's why their judgment has to be worse.
Right.
Because if you know the truth, and then you go against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to accept this filthy world, that's a damn shame on you.
He said if you accept this after doing this work, then you're going to be counted less than somebody that didn't even know. So your goal and your job right now is to understand and wake up that this society is the damn devil.
Right.
That this society promotes destruction. And that's like this brother said. He asked that lady back there, she don't even want to mention her father. I mean, our parents are destroyed. Okay, and that's all right, but that's the image of the beast. The image did that.
And it's not just her. No. It's countless people that are ashamed of their father. And there's countless people that don't even acknowledge their father. But
He made you who you are.
Right.
And you can't say that.
And at the end of the day, that's where your true salvation is going to come from. All right? Because your mother could have been anybody, man. Your mother could have been a damn hooker, bro. Okay? And you just happened to get popped out.
Solomon's great-great-grandmother was Ruth, which was a Moab,
Right.
Chinese.
So I'm sure he had a little bit of, pie yellow,
Yeah, or slanted
you know,
eyes.
little
you know?
slanty eyes, something, you know. And you get people who they don't want to acknowledge their pops because this society teaches you, oh, your pops abandoned you, your pops did this, your pops did that, and you know what, man, I was a victim of that too. You know, me and this brother grew up on some shit like that where, you know, you were constantly being told bullshit. But, you know, through the Spirit and really Yahweh, you know, Yahushua gave us that fortitude, or at least gave me that fortitude to never believe none of that shit, because I knew my pops, man. Even though he was gone, and not really, you know, always necessarily physically there, man, I knew my pops in spirit. And I knew he was my pop, so I would never, you know, I knew him as a man. I wasn't gonna just be like, oh yeah, he up and left, man. And then as I got older, you know, I just started to realize that my mother was a damn liar. She didn't tell the truth. She would lie all the time. She was a damn harlot. Okay, and that's my own mom, man. You know, that don't mean I don't love her, but those are true. That's the true things. You know. She did some wicked things, man.
See, me, I don't know my father because my mother was raped when she got pregnant with me.
Right.
So then my father was a coon, really.
Right.
Speak whatever,
Right.
whatever byword you want to put on him, he was that.
Right.
You know, he raped my mom, and she got impregnated by me. You know, with me, and literally, I didn't realize it, but in the history of 1983, when I was born, a third of men of that time were killed in abortion.
Right.
You know, and when you start to see that, you see why our people are so destroyed.
Right.
Because we've been destroying each other.
Right.
We have Esau killing us. We got freaking disease in our water, disease in our air.
And all that was done, man. All that was perpetrated and manipulated by the Edomites.
God.
That's the image.
All right. They banked on the fact that niggas would kill each other. They banked on the fact that if we put guns in the hood, these niggas will kill each other. Alright? If we turn them against their fathers, they will never learn how to be men.
What did they do to Gadites?
Right.
The first thing they gave them was liquor, and he gave them guns.
Right.
I got a script. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just making the point, man, that they did these things and it was done for a reason. And that's why, you know, maybe your pops did run off. But guess what? The same shit probably happened to him.
God. And that's very true.
God. And even before him.
Because where did he learn that behavior?
Right. And that's that trickle-down effect of that mental and physical abuse that Jake has suffered since the times of
And
slavery.
then, especially if you're doing drugs and you listen to that rap,
Right.
that don't help.
You know?
You know, you're coming from a destroyed home, then you got this rap music in your
You
head.
snort some coke and then listen to Gucci Mane?
Yeah, talking about
Who the
fucking
fuck?
bitches or taking your baby mama.
Of course you're
Whipping
gonna
up
pick up
some
a
crack.
pistol. Eventually you're gonna pick one of them dumbass habits up, man. Whether it be you gonna go hit a lick, or whether you start whipping crack in the kitchen.
Or you're sleeping with married women.
Right.
That's a death sentence right there.
You know?
Because the Lord says nobody will be
That's a
guiltless.
heavy spirit on our people.
Right.
Our people broke about that shit.
Even in the camps, the Israelite camps,
Right.
that happens. Just like Zabak.
Right. And if you don't push that as a artist, man, then you ain't gonna get no play.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Them conscious, they don't want conscious niggas, man. You don't hear how often do you hear Lupe Fiasco on the radio? And he's still, you know, he got something, but whatever he's following, he's still bugged out.
He only got a little bit of confidence.
And
See, he thinks he's wise as a serpent.
And
that serpent might bite you.
right. He ain't that wise. But he's wise enough to know who his enemy is. And he gets no play for that reason. Or most deaf.
Father.
There you go.
See, and them brothers, when they're in Hollywood like that, and they try and play that game to success.
The toe in, the toe out.
Yeah, it's just like them those Edomites down south that play with serpents.
Right.
You know, a lot of them dudes die.
God.
You know,
They get big. Hey, look at Steve Irwin, man.
Stick right to the fucking heart.
He was playing with damn serpents for his whole life. And one time, man. One time, one of them animals said, motherfucker. And he caught that judgment, man.
and that's why it's called Russian roulette.
Right. That's what they basically. Hey, man.
Yeah, I got
People
you.
play Russian roulette.
Pull that trigger so many times, you don't think it's starting to talk.